Yo, so in today's video, I will be showing you guys my 6-month progression from controller to keyboard and mouse. You guys will see the very start all the way up until today and how I progressed as a player. I will be sharing all the tips and tricks on absolutely everything I learned on my journey. If you are ever unsure about something while watching this video, feel free to message me on Twitter at any time and I get back to every single one of you. I really hope that you guys enjoy this video, so without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, so starting with day 1, I started off by practicing my building, which is what everyone wants to do when they first switch because it is a major key of the game. As you can see here, I would occasionally mess up, but for the main part, I was not too bad. My 90s were surprisingly good for my first day. I found these keybinds extremely comfortable and just thought that the longer I stick with them, the better I will get. Believe it or not, but for the entire 6 months I've been on keyboard and mouse, I have not changed a single keybind. After spending a very long time in creative, I saw my builds become more consistent as my fingers got used to pressing all the keys and mouse buttons. However, there was still so much room for improvement, which you will see throughout this video. I wanted to speed up my edits, so I practiced them in an edit course, as you can see here. After practicing for many hours, I was finally able to get some pretty good speeds in my edits and a lot more consistency in them. It is very important that at the start of your progression, you spend a lot of time doing this, because it will set the foundation for the rest of your keyboard and mouse journey. I hope that after seeing my day 1 progression all the way up to my 6-month progression, this could motivate you to switch from controller to keyboard and mouse, whether you're just thinking about switching or if you recently switched. Hopefully the tips and tricks I'm about to tell you will help you a lot during your journey. Many of you guys have no idea where to start or even what to do when you first switch to keyboard and mouse. So at the beginning of my progression, I just practiced everything, which included my piece control, editing, building, and aim. I will be showing you guys all the maps I recommend for each of those categories right in this video. I highly recommend using Raider 464's piece control practice map, since this is where I saw the most improvement in not only my piece control but also my editing. As you can see here, it teaches you how to box up your opponent, and after doing this a lot, you build up muscle memory to easily hit clips like this once you're used to it. While practicing your piece control, it is very important to try and do a lot of right hand peeks and peek behind cover. Running through all 15 levels takes about 15 minutes, and trust me, this is probably one of the most beneficial things you will do during your progression. I recommend practicing this map every day. Now for editing, I have a map that many of you guys probably never seen before. This map consists of a pre-built wall with a red line or circle indicating where you need to edit. The main thing this helps with improving is your crosshair placement when editing, and the reason this is so important is because the better your crosshair placement is, the faster your editing will be. This map also gets your fingers extremely warmed up and ready to go. I think that practicing your crosshair placement in a map like this is a lot more beneficial than doing edit courses or tunnels. My movement, however, needed a lot of improvement and it looked very clunky and robotic. I decided to learn some new retakes that really challenged my movement. These are some of the retakes that I learned during my first month on keyboard and mouse. I started to free build with those new retakes, and it was one of those 2 birds with 1 stone type situations where it not only helps with your movement but also helps with your building, since you now know more retakes which will help you take high ground. You can practice your building in any kind of map, but I will include a 0 input delay map that Cultures uses sometimes in the description. Lastly, we have aim, which is arguably one of the most important things in Fortnite. I've spent a lot of time trying to perfect my aim, and after going through hundreds, okay, maybe not that many, but a lot of different aim training maps, I found that Aim Duels were by far the best way to train my aim. I use Raider 464 Aim Duels, and the reason they're so great is because you're going against an actual player, so this helps to practice realistic scenarios that would happen in real games like Arena. My close range tracking with SMGs has improved drastically, and so has my flicking with my shotgun aim. You can see a huge difference in my aim 6 months down the line after using Aim Duels. One thing I want to quickly ask is that YouTube is telling me that 67% of you guys who watch my videos are not subscribed. So if you enjoy the content and want to see more, just hit the red subscribe button and it helps me out, and I cannot express how much I appreciate it. Getting back on track, if you guys want to see a more in-depth guide for my aim training routine, I recently made a video going over all of it, and it should be on the top right hand corner of the screen. The last month or so of keyboard and mouse has probably been the most I've ever improved. My piece control has improved the most, and I think I have almost completely mastered it. As you can see in these clips, I can completely box people pretty consistently. Piece control is very important, and you guys can see how easily you can get kills with good piece control. I can finally see all this hard work that I put into this grind paying off. It is such a good feeling when you look at how you were playing on the first day compared to now, and really all it comes down to is how hard you're willing to work. Now let me get into my actual progression where I show you guys what I've been doing for the past week and how much I've actually improved. So my warm-up that I did for the entire week started off with editing. I practiced my editing with this crosshair placement map, and it helps to get your fingers super warmed up since you're making so many edits at once. I do this for about 10 minutes or until I feel warmed up. Next, I practice my piece control in this piece control map that I have shown you guys. I think piece control is very important, and many times it is looked over by a lot of people. As you can see, I try to do right hand peeks to minimize my risk of taking any damage. After running through all 15 levels, which is about 15 minutes, I get myself into a free building map. I just simply free build for a bit, and this is how it looks. After warming up all my mechanics, I get into some aim duels and practice with both the SMG and pump or tac shotguns. I end up practicing my aim for an average of 10 minutes a day. I've been playing a lot of realistics recently. It helps a lot to practice actual arena fights that would take place in-game. You spawn with random guns, mats, etc., which is what makes it so realistic. I've seen a lot of improvement in my arena gameplay and my overall confidence since I started playing a lot of realistics. I hope that you're able to see the improvement and just how much it has helped me out in arena. Since creative is not everything in Fortnite, I've been spending a lot of time in arena. I've pushed almost every person I saw. I try to make smart right hand peeks to minimize the damage I take even if the player's not that good. My goal when getting into fights is to finish the kill as fast as possible while taking the least damage. Even though I sometimes lose a lot of arena points when I W key so much, I know that at the end of the day, it is making me a better player. Now where there comes progression, there also comes regret. My only regret is not having a duo or trio to play competitive with. I've only made one video about a solo tournament and plan to make more videos since it is summer and I have a lot more time. I'm in contact with a couple of people and I'm trying to make some content with them in tournaments and other things. I mainly want to do this to bring variety to my content, and I think it will also be a lot more interesting in the progression videos since I can play arena with other people. I feel like I'm pretty confident with my skill level, but I just need to improve with my game sense, and the only way to do that is by playing more tournaments and scrims. If you guys would like me to do more competitive tournaments like cash cups, trio tourneys, etc., comment 15k in the comment section down below. I am proud to announce I will be streaming on Twitch, so if you want to see me complete my progression live or even react to your YouTube videos, make sure to go ahead and drop me a follow. My Twitch will be in the description down below. With my skill in Fortnite improving and growing, that is not the only thing. My YouTube channel has been growing a lot, and I just want to thank you guys for all of that. From my 1 week progression video all the way up to my 6 month progression video or any other of my videos, it really means a lot. I greatly appreciate any kind of support, even if it is just a like on the video. Like stated earlier in the video, if you guys have any questions, feel free to message me on Twitter and I will get back to all of you. If you guys really want to support me in the best way possible, before you getting creative and start grinding keyboard and mouse with these amazing maps and tricks I gave you, please be sure to use code Vermax in the item shop. You will be supporting me for 2 weeks straight at the cost of nothing. It is completely free. I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day and a great keyboard and mouse progression. With all that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. It's been your boy Vermax. Stay safe and take care.